Chapter 2. Worship's Importance to the Father. Jack Hayford said, and I quote, "Worship changes the worshipper into the image of the one worshipped." End quote. The most important passage in the Bible about worship is found in John, chapter 4, verses 4 through 26. It reveals the Father's heart regarding worship. In Jesus' day, there was a lot of antagonism between the Samaritans and the Jews about the correct place to worship. The Jews thought that the only correct place to worship was in Jerusalem at the temple, but the Samaritans had their own temple and places of worship, so they were despised by the Jews as being counterfeit worshippers, as well as for having mixed Jewish and non-Jewish ancestry. However, Jesus not only got to the heart of the division, he demolished the argument altogether. He told the Samaritan woman at the well, in verse 23, that people are no longer going to worship the Father in either Samaria or Jerusalem. In fact, said Jesus, the place of worship now has no importance at all. The hour is coming, and is now here, said Jesus, when neither in Samaria nor Jerusalem will you worship the Father. True worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, because the Father is seeking such people to worship him. That's my paraphrase. The Father is actively seeking true worshippers. The importance of this fact cannot be overstated. This is the desire of the Father's heart, Jesus said. This alone should compel us to make worshipping as the Father desires a central focus and purpose of our lives. Making the Father's heart desire our own heart's desire will have eternal consequences for us, not to mention leading to an overwhelming richness of experience in this present life. In his statement to the Samaritan woman, Jesus tells us the kind of people the Father is seeking, so we should want to enlist in this company. We can become the people the Father is looking for if we are willing, and this privilege is available to everyone. So, we understand that the Father is actively seeking worshippers, but what does this mean? To become worshippers, we need to understand the true nature of worship as described in the Bible. Our search for understanding must be a deliberate focus, and we need to know what the end point looks like to be able to aim for it. As the saying goes, if you aim for nothing, you are sure to hit it. Also, if your definition of worship is incorrect, you will arrive at an incorrect conclusion. So we should be asking ourselves these questions. Do I want to be sought and found by the Father? What is worship as the Bible defines it? Who exactly are worshippers? What do worshippers do? How do I know if I am a worshipper? These questions are the topics of the next chapters, where we will explore what worship entailed in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. Jesus often corrected the scribes and Pharisees because of their wrong doctrine, shallow understanding of the Scriptures, or their flawed human traditions and bias. Jesus made them feel uncomfortable and even at times rebuked them. Perhaps, as we journey through this topic, there'll be some of those moments for you, too. You might be in for some surprises, and some of them may be uncomfortable. They were for me.